Welcome to Behind the Glasses with Sam J. Do you guys hear a goat? Welcome back to episode number 10. We did it, folks. Our first big milestone, episode number 10. My God. And many more to come. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to keep trying this thing. See how it goes. Slowly putting more work into actually trying to do better promotion for this. Maybe make some more clips for it. Things like that. Again, I'd love to get feedback for the few people who are checking in. Let me know. Let's begin! So today I'm talking about the Last Dance documentary. And for those who don't know, it's essentially a documentary on the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls basketball team. In their last year, they went to get their last ring. Would be ring number 6, which is insane. They did 2 3-peats. So they won 3 in a row, lost I think two years, and then went back into another 3 in a row, which is just beyond me. And it's just, you don't see that in basketball. You might see 1 3-peat, but like the Lakers did, like the Celtics did it back in the day. It's a 10-part documentary. We've only seen the first 2 episodes so far. Wow, I did 2. Nice, Sam. We've only seen 2 parts of this 10-part documentary so far. And from the first 2 episodes we've seen, it's been looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a little bit of curiosity going into this, but now I'm locked in. I want to see the next 7 episodes, 8 episodes. Let's go. The first episode was kind of more or less a bit of Mike's, like a bit of his upbringing, some of his college days, which he was a killer in college. They hit that buzzer beater in front of 60,000 people in a stadium. Come on, like that was even before Mamba mentality. That was just like, just give me the ball, I'm gonna make this team win. That's what I was like, a cold-blooded killer. And also when Jordan got drafted to the Bulls back in 85, I think, 84, 85, and he won Rookie of the Year. He essentially had it in the bag the first, 5 games of the season. Right then, people knew that he was going to be something special. Let me put this example for you. When Jordan got to the Bulls, the Chicago indoor soccer team had more people in attendance than the Chicago basketball team did. And that's not a knock on indoor soccer, but that's not good for an NBA franchise. So it was almost on its way out. And this guy, Michael Jordan, comes in and he's like, yo, no. We're going to win. And we're going to do it. He got 1 Rookie of the Year. It was an okay year. But in the second year, was really made a name for himself. As a second-year player to drop, what was it, 62? He did it against the Celtics. And keep in mind, that Celtics team had 4 first ballot Hall of Famers, which is just ridiculous. Like, just put 60 up on 4 first ballot Hall of Famers in the starting lineup when it was pretty much just him. He didn't have any help at the time. Right then, you even heard Larry Bird say that was like God descended on the basketball court in the form of Michael Jordan. The guy was just hitting buckets. Like, his jump shot was just wet, just whew, my lord. And he accepted any challenge that came to him, and they made him better, which is scary, because a lot of times people will face a challenge and they'll stop and say, oh, I beat that challenge. With MJ, nope. The team that he joined was a bunch of nobodies, let's be honest, and they're all doing drugs and drinking, and Michael Jordan walked in the hotel room and he's like, nope, I'm turning this shit around, I'm not doing any of this shit, I'm playing basketball, and that's about it. You get an extra bit of respect for Michael Jordan for this documentary. And also, too, I will say, because I was born in 1993, so I never really get to saw Michael Jordan play. I caught him a bit in his tail end when he's playing with, the Wizards, but that was just kind of like, it wasn't the same player. My age group has LeBron, but Jordan is just a different animal than LeBron. I'm not knocking LeBron. LeBron's in that, what do you want to call it, top 5, top 10 player ever in an NBA history discussion. There's no question about that. But Jordan, just different. There was just something about him that was just, he knew he was going to beat you. He's either going to beat him by himself, or he was going to get his other teammates involved. And then he was going to stop you on defense, go down the court, and make you pay for it. So that was kind of the first episode, to a degree. I'm briefly paraphrasing these, because I did watch this watched this last week when it first came out, so I'm a little rusty on it. Now, in the second episode, they kind of start gearing more towards the team and more of how, this year is going to go, how there's going to be some turmoil going with Scottie Pippen's injury. He didn't rehab during the summer. He wanted to rehab during the season. Protest his contract he signed, which was, in hindsight, a terrible contract. 7 years, $18 million, I think, which is just, for a player of his caliber, I get when he first got in the league, because you learn why he took that contract, because he wanted to pay for his, I think he has like a family of like 8. He comes from a very small town, so like he want to get that money and just help his family get a good start. So I get that, but 7 years like that's not good, man. People know that, but he got paid later on in his career. But during those championship runs, he was the 6th highest paid player on the team, and he was the 2nd best player on the team, no question. On nights he probably even did better than Jordan. That was kind of been on him too. He could have, after the first championship, he should have been like, "Yo, pay me, like for real, like pay me, my guy." In the second episode, you find more out about how there's a rift between management and the players, because management was saying, "Oh, is this last run going to be a bit too much? It's not going to work out for us. Maybe we start the rebuild. Maybe we see if we can start trading players. Maybe we can start shedding some contracts, this and that." And the players are like, hold on. We have 5 championships in the past 7 years. Let's go for another one. And if we don't get it this time, yeah, then go on and break up the band. So they felt that kind of disrespect in a way. Just a little side note. If you guys ever saw Space Jam, you might maybe want to look back on how the MJ got the idea for Swackhammer. You know, the boss guy. I'm going to see if I can pop him up right here. The boss guy who got the Monstars to get the powers from the NBA stars. Because look, maybe a little bit like their GM Jerry Krause, who he didn't like at the time, and no one in the team really did like. He did some good things. He did that trade for Scottie Pippen. Like he kind of brought the team together. They say in the documentary, he couldn't get out of his own way. As a player, you're probably like, yo, this guy's an idiot. Like he has some good qualities, but he's just an idiot. He probably burned a lot of his bridges. Said some pretty dumb stuff. So I get where the players are coming from. I have been on the edge of my seat for more episodes to come out. So I'm definitely really looking forward to these episodes. I'm sure you guys are too. Let me know in the comments below. What will be your favorite parts of it, or some parts that you're excited to see? You know, conversation every basketball player likes to have is MJ the greatest basketball player of all time? You can wildly dispute it. Some could say Bill Russell, because he has 12 championship rings and 2 as a player coach. As a player coach, nobody even does that anymore. Like, that's ridiculous. Or I can do the ultimate stat stuffer in Wilt Chamberlain. The guy is just an animal. Or like, could you say like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like, or you could say Kobe, LeBron. So it's a wild discussion. Yeah, I think I could do a video about. We could do a little, a top 5. Actually, I might do it for my next few videos. Maybe we'll see. Especially there's not a lot of sports. I gotta try to make up some sports content because I'm fiending for it. Like, at this point, I'd rather watch Joe Buck and Chris Collinsworth call a Jets and Jaguars game to get through this, and that's saying a lot because I don't like either of those guys calling a game, just because it's annoying. And those 2 teams I named are pretty brutal. So that's what I will take to get sports back. So I know we can't do much about it, but I'm fiending for any kind of sports content because fuck, I need that shit. Like, I want it right in my veins. That's all for me today, guys. I'm going to cut this out here pretty short. I just want to do a quick little rundown of the Last Dance series. I'm going to be talking about more of the episodes as they get released. I'll have to talk a bit more, like maybe dive into some more like conversational things about sports. Maybe some like my top five players in the NBA, MLB, NFL, things of that nature. Also, I'd love to talk about maybe some not fancy football, but like kind of fancy made-up teams, whether it's like you saw on the People Player podcast, me and Matt did like a prison team where we'd pick kind of 5 guys who would be good, like a pickup kind of game. I'll do kind of conversation like that. So feel free to hit me up. I love to talk to you guys. I love to get some new ideas flowing. Stay safe out there, guys. Help each other out. The light is at the end of the tunnel. I can see it. Like, keep holding on, guys. We're gonna be outside, and sooner than we know it. I'm putting it out there. Be an optimist. Because why the fuck not? Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Until next time, I'll see you later.